Okay. Sorry, playing with voice attack now. Sometimes you just have to play with things. When I was playing, shoot me. All right, let's go back in here and grab a prospector for a little bit. See what happens if it would fly this time. Couldn't get it to take off last time. Had to reclaim it, so I went out and did a delivery. Let's see what we got now. All right, we're loading in. Here we are. Okay, so if I remember correctly, didn't we just crash out? And so we wound up back in Olisar after the crash out. That means the ship is history. I didn't try to get right back in, of course. I did little chores because I could. So we'll probably have to claim 325. It's on yellow, so it's unretrievable. So we'll claim it. It will be unretrievable. Now, let's see. Last time we summoned this ship, we couldn't take off. The thrusters didn't work. So let's find out if they got it broke or it was just a bad spawn. I gotta love that transition right there. Ba ba ba. It was on 7. Frame rates aren't quite as good. Okay. Last time the motors were glowing. Now they're at least not glowing. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Does look like they're still there. We shall see. We shall see. You know, I could probably turn the sounds up a little bit. Trouble is, the audio doesn't. Audio driver, I don't even know what that is. Ignore window focus, what the hell. Everything's up. So we're going to leave it alone. Okay. Start up.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we're back where we started. Let's see. Takeoff.
ascending. Retracting modules. Handing you the comm.
Once again, the ship will not take off. We have no thrusters on this ship, so obviously the prospector is broke. Range.
Collecting data.
Range.
Collecting data.
I have no thrusters. Whoa! Well, we got side thrusters. Just can't take off. Obviously, this ship is too heavy for its thrusters.
Launch sequence complete.
What the hell is going on with this ship? Holy shit. Range.
Collecting data.
Boy, they got this thing really borked up, don't they? Let's see. Yellow Daymar ought to be this way. We're just gonna... This may be really unexciting here. I may not want to even take this ship out.
Contact received.
Jump.
Jumping.
Engaged.
Do you love all them icons passing you up as you jump? Wonder how they manage that. Those are the gun emplacement icons that are behind you too.
Quantum travel complete.
Range.
Collecting data.
I don't really want to go to crude ore, do I? Shoot. Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum travel engaged.
Frame rates aren't great.
Quantum travel complete.
Yes, it's true. We're all going to die. Don't worry about it. It's important to die once in a while. A lot of heat coming off the surface. Years from now, we'll be able to read these HUDs. Scanning mode.
Accepted. You may now proceed.
It's not going to work. I see rocks, but they're not mineable, obviously. Here a contact, there a contact. See no contacts. Got nothing. Zero zilch. Uh-oh, we got a rock. Oh, we got a bunch of rocks. Holy shit. We have been rocked. Alright, we just need one. We don't really care what it is. We're just playing. I'm not out to get rich. Mining mode.
Affirmative. Stand by.
Oops.
Mining mode on.
Okay. Don't be drifting. What do we got here? Aluminum and titanium. You know, I don't care, so we're going to take it. Whoops. Touchy little bastard. Let's just stop here. Can't really see real well what we're doing. I am gimbaled to my head tracking, you'll notice. Because I can. Worst that can happen is we die. Now there was a bug that if you use too much laser throttle, your ship would overheat and shut down and you'd die. Well, not if you're in space, but here above the ground. And you can land in mine if you have a trouble with hover mode. I think once you get used to it, you're fine. Come on, back off.
Forward shield under attack. Scan complete.
I am under attack. I got aliens, rock monsters.
Shield charge complete. Scan complete.
Not much of nothing in that one. Not much of nothing in that one.
Scan complete.
Not a very good rock.
Scan complete.
But we don't really care, do we? No, we don't. All right, let's...
Refraction mode on.
No, it's not what I want. I want to... Whoops. Got to hit the right button here. Yeah, this is not a very good rock. I just don't really care. We're just playing with it here. Like I say, money credits to me right now in this game just aren't very important. Wow. Not taking a whole lot to bust this one.
Scan complete.
Scan is complete. Look at the size of that piece.
Scan complete. Scan complete. Scan complete.
Scan complete. Let's swing around here so we can look at it.
Scan complete.
And you'll notice they put it right in your way because
Scan complete. Extraction mode on. Scan complete.
like I say, not a very good rock to begin with, but I don't care. We're not looking to make a lot of money.
Scan complete.
These are awful big pieces. It usually breaks down much smaller and you get better quality.
Hey, question.
Hey, yeah, you got it.
Scan complete.
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you. Even though I can't type. I mean, I'm in an HMD, so I can't see the keyboard.
Is it true that the cargo is small on this one?
Holds 32 SCU, but it only holds mined materials. You can't actually carry cargo, if that makes sense. All it will carry is mining, what you mine. So it's not really small. It's really quite, 32 is pretty good size. It's just that that's all you can carry is rocks. So if you want to do delivery missions,
but mining cargo.
right? It's all you can have is mining. You can't do delivery missions. You can't do commodity trading or anything like that in this ship. I guess you could do delivery missions because you could put them in the cabin. So it's possible you could do
I see.
delivery because if you can carry them up the stairs, you'll be able to put them in the cabin behind me. I don't know if you've
And
ever.
is that a lot?
It holds quite a bit of room. You could probably get, Jesus. Hang on here. Let me show you what it looks like inside. Let me land it down on the ground so I can get out of the seat. Landing mode.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Scan complete.
We'll just set her down here and I can get out of the seat. Hopefully I didn't check for rocks underneath of me. And you can mine when you're on the ground. Come on. Exit seat.
Sorry to pause, we're mining.
Affirmative.
Oh no, I'm just playing. I'm just checking to see if they made any big changes on the latest patch. Okay, as you can see, it's got quite a bit of room back here. You could probably, Jesus, put 20 delivery boxes in here. So if you just wanted to do delivery box missions, you could do it on this ship. But you can't do commodity trading, stuff like that, where you actually need a cargo hold. So if you bought one of these and wanted to do delivery missions, yes, you could, obviously. All you have to do is carry it up the ladder. And they allow that now. Now, whether they'll allow that forever, I don't know. But the same way you have to use a 300 series ship right now because the cargo holds won't carry the cargo, the delivery boxes, they fall through. So to do delivery box missions in a 300 series ship, you have to put them in the cabin too. So I see no reason why you couldn't do that here. That would, so yeah, you could
I was
actually...
more concerned that the mining cargo is not big.
No, 32 SCU, if you're selective, I'm just out here messing around, so I don't care. You can be selective on the rocks. If you get a 50% cargo, instead, good rocks instead of inert, you can make 10, 12, 15, 20K in credits. So it can be quite profitable if you want to take the time to sort through what you get. This rock I'm working on.
32 SCU, is that a OT?
Yes. Mining mode.
Oh,
Affirmative.
okay.
Stand by.
That's good in that case.
Yes. Like I said, now eventually they say that we're going to be able to filter what we mine to get rid of the inert. And if we can actually mine 32 SCU of rock, good rock, it'll be very profitable, mining will be, without even being that picky. Because you'll be able to throw out the bad stuff. Now, right now, we can't throw out the bad stuff, so it's really important if you want to make a lot of money to be very selective on what you pick up. If you're really looking to make a profit. But even still, on this rock here, which is really a pretty useless rock, I'll make a couple thousand credits off of it. You know, it's nothing great, but it's not taking long, and it's really not a whole lot of work. But if I want it to be selective and only pick certain rocks that had a high percentage, like 8, 9, 10% percentage, they're quite profitable. And 32, it's quite a bit of cargo when it comes to rocks. Whoops, a little heavy.
What type of material has most worth?
Laranite, I think, is the highest right now. But it varies on every patch. They keep changing things. Laranite's really good. And it's not that hard to find. Even aluminum can be valuable. Like this rock has a lot of aluminum in it. Can be valuable if you get rid of all the waste. If you're selective. So it really depends on, even now, it really depends on how much time you want to spend sorting through rocks. I mean, I'm just out playing around. I want to see if they made any changes. So I really don't care.
THX learning a lot.
Yeah, so it'll eventually be real profitable is my guess. And you may have to spend a little time to make high profits, 20K, 30K. But it's so very doable. See, like this rock has 11%, 3% aluminum, only 0.17%. It's not, this rock that I'm working on is just not very valuable. And I'm going to fill up the cargo hold. I'm just checking out the mechanics. But there are rocks that you really look, when you're mining, you really want to look.
Is that gonna be your thing later on?
Yes. And they've got a bigger ship, an Orion or whatever it is going to be a really super big mining ship. But I'm sure it's going to have the cost to go around with it. I mean, they haven't said how much it's going to be, but you know how that is. But yeah, for somebody who just wants to make decent credits, I really think mining is going to be very, whoops, carried away there on the throttle. Come on. And you have to be careful now with, as you can see, with hover mode. If you get too much tilt to it, it's easier, instead of trying to tilt it, just get it down on the ground. But I'm up on a slope, so I can only do so much. And gimbals
How
help.
did you start playing SC?
How long ago? I guess 3 years now.
Scan complete.
Could have swore I just saw one. There you go. See, that rock right there is not a bad percentage. It should split. We'll go back into mining mode. Whoops.
Fracturing mode on.
We're going to split that one. And when they get us a better UI with changeable colors,
It's gonna be a great game.
it has the potential to be a great game. Damn it.
Power critical. Extraction mode on. Scan complete.
I'm waiting for my Karak. Still.
A lot of people want that ship. Okay, why don't I have...
Fracturing mode on.
there we go. I got carried away with the throttle there. Damn near blew the rock up. And if I'd have blowed the rock up, odds are, as close as I am, I'd have blowed myself up. And I have done that before.
Exploration and mining. That's the thing.
Whoops, there you go. See, I was too close. Let's see if I can get it to recover here. Hang on. Well, I did manage to save it. How about that? See, I took damage
Wow.
because I was a little close. But I was also paying attention to what was going on, so
Nice
it was,
save.
yes. But it could have just easily flipped me right over on my back. Sometimes you get carried away. You really have to watch it. Whoops, come on, stop. Now see, it doesn't want to stay level here.
Extraction mode on.
Let's get her down on the ground.
Scan complete.
Didn't hit nothing, so I shouldn't have hurt nothing. Which was just shit-ass lucky on my part that I didn't smack the ground. Even if I didn't destroy the ship, probably would have done some damage. Now, I blew that rock up. I don't know that I actually blew it up.
This
so.
is exactly what makes this game so good. Gives us normal humans explore the future and things we will never get to see. Happy
Yes,
face.
that's true.
At least what it might be.
Okay, that one right the piece I want. That's not the piece I want. Should be one good piece in all this mess. That one's 4%. %. Okay, looks like 5% is about the best I'm going to get out of it. Thought I'd get a better piece out of it. Nope. Okay.
Hard to read the small text with the bright background.
Yes, it is. They have so many UI problems that they really need to fix. We should have HUDs we can change the color on so we can actually read them. Or they could just wrap everything in a black line so you could read them. There's so many ways to fix it, but they have not fixed it in all this time. HUDs are really in bad condition as far as I'm concerned. Well, I am 95% full, so I'm not really going to worry about what I get here.
Warning. Storage full. Warning.
There you go.
Storage full.
We are full.
Scan complete.
And we're going to take it back to Olisar and sell it. We're not going to get rich on this load, but mechanics are working all right. Mining mode.
Affirmative. Stand by.
Okay, now we're back in flight mode.
Mining mode on.
People are having trouble with using the prospectors now because of hover mode. I don't see any problem with it, but
Warning. Storage full.
you just have to be careful.
Why is it warning about storage full?
Well, it's
Can
telling
it
me
explode if you keep filling it up?
well, what'll happen if I'm still trying to extract and I have a full storage hole? Yes, it can cause damage. So even though it's making sure that I don't keep trying to shove shit in it, because you can still extract, and what extraction actually does is put that stuff into your storage, and if it's full, you're just pounding yourself with rocks. Let's see. We should. Did I go around the planet? I might have. I probably don't have a view of Olisar. No, I don't. Range.
Collecting data.
Let's see if I can. We're too close to student spool. Need to get farther off the planet. Comrade. It's not what I want. I'm looking for a planetary marker that I can jump out
What
of.
time is it where you are? Here
I
it is
think
30:30 am.
I think it's about 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30.
3:30.
9:30 here. Yeah, 9:30 in the evening. There's OEM4. We're just going to have to get out of the atmosphere. Come on now. Climb. Oh, it'll turn. There it goes. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel engaged.
That'll get us out. Then we can probably look around the planet. So even now, there's money to be made in mining if you want to take your time. If you're doing just like I'm doing here today, just down and dirty, you have to get lucky. I could have very easily have found a real good rock right off the bat.
Cool
versus-
setup.
Yeah. Range.
Collecting data.
Crusader. Should be Olisar. Yes, it is. Jump. Yeah, I'm using voice
Jumping.
attack commands. Voice commands.
Engaged.
Just kind of hard to use. There's so many key bindings in Star Citizen that when you're running
Yeah, but they always reset the money that you earn after each patch, right?
Yes, they do. So I just don't get thrilled about making money in this game. Some people still try to buy this, buy that. Yeah, well, once you've tried it once, it's yeah. So it just isn't important to me at the moment. Some people, they really enjoy going out and busting for dollars. I'm just not one of those people because nothing's persistent.
True.
They're gonna everything I make, they're gonna take. And so I just can't, I don't mind testing things. Like I'll go do this, I'll go do that. But I don't consider trying to play a game that's not complete by trying to earn credits and buy fancy ships and stuff, which you can do. I mean, if that's what you want to do. I just, I'm not going to work that hard to have it all taken away from me. And that's okay. I mean, they should take it away from you at this stage. I mean, the game is not complete. Are we upside down
Yeah.
now? But it is fun to go out and try to make credits. I mean, don't get me wrong, I just don't get carried away. Some of the delivery missions are fun. It's even fun to do cargo runs of commodity trading, even though right now it's in a very bad position as far as making profits on smaller ships. It can be a lot of fun.
So when do you think they will realce the game?
I bet 5 years. I hate to say that, but I really think it's a long way out. Mobile glass.
Open Mobiglass.
I mean, some people claim next year, the year after, it's going to go beta. I don't believe that. There's just so much stuff that's undone. I mean, there's so many features they keep saying is going to be in the game that are not here, that haven't even been started. I just don't see how in a year they're going to do anything, or 2 years. Close mobile glass.
Closing Mobiglass.
Landing mode.
The landing gear is down and locked.
But there's still a lot of fun to be had. I mean, don't get me wrong. As you can tell, it's gorgeous. You know, the game is good looking. Not much in it yet. And it is buggy. There's a lot of bugs. It's just something you have to deal with in an alpha. Sometimes they can be very aggravating.
I have been waiting since 2014. Don't
Yes.
say 5 years more LOL.
I'm sorry, but I just don't see it getting done before then.
Landing successful.
Boy, that transition funny. I mean, I would like to say, oh, it'll be done next year, but I don't think Squadron 42 is going to be done next year. I think it's 2 years out before it goes into beta.
System off.
Or they're going to have a mess like they had
Damn.
with EA and Anthem. You know, they're going to release some buggy ass mess that's just going to run the whole thing. Exit seat.
Affirmative.
I mean, I'd much prefer them, Squadron 42, to not release it until it's done, until it's polished. You know what I mean? But I got a feeling, knowing Chris Roberts, it's not going to be that. It's going to be like Anthem, and it's going to be a mess. I hope not. Okay, why can't I?
I agree.
Should be able to open this. There it is. But we'll see. And like I say, there's so much more in that needs to be done. I mean, everything, like the UIs, the HUDs, all that stuff that's in here has to be in in Squadron 42. Well, they don't have it in this part of the game yet. They don't have any of this stuff. They're still working on flight mechanics and you see what I mean? All that stuff has to be part of Squadron 42. They don't have it finished, and look how long it's taken them to get this far. How are they going to get that much, 5 times as much done in a year? It's not going to happen. I mean, I just don't believe it. And if they do it, it's not going to be very good. You know, that's just the way I see it. And I could be wrong. I'm not, I don't have any inside information. But their track record is they're not very quick. Boy, frame rates went terrible all of a sudden. But I'd rather be slow and sure, even if it takes longer, as long as they keep making good progress. Yeah, frame rates. Wow. Oh, see, they tried to pick back up. Now they went bad again. There's only a couple places now that you can sell mined materials. Alisar is one of them. Use these kiosks. Alright, let's see if it shows up. Sometimes it doesn't show up. Yes, see, it's full. Well, say 744, but see, pretty much all inert materials, like I say, very bad rock, and I knew it was. I didn't care. I was just testing out how they said they did some changes on the patches. It works all right, it seems to me. So I don't have a problem. People are complaining about mining in Spectrum, and I just don't see a problem there. Maybe they're not being patient enough. I don't know. Of course, I fly with dual joysticks, so hover mode's not a big deal to me. And it may be they're using mouse keyboard. And I can see we're using the new hover mode on a mouse and keyboard where you don't have any finesse to it. You just have.
Titanium seemed like good profit.
Yeah, like I say, if I'd have been picky when I was extracting and just picked up good stuff instead of just grabbing everything, you can make good money. Titanium is a decent profit. Lauronite's probably the best. But there's a lot of stuff that, even aluminum, like I say, if you're picky and you only pick high percentages, you'll make good money on aluminum. It's when you just do what I did and I didn't care. I just was grabbing every piece that was there. But if I was out to actually make money, I wouldn't have done that. You know, I have made 20, 30K in a load just to see what you could do if you're, but it takes time, takes more time to do that, of course, because you got to search. You don't never take a piece that
Right.
isn't high yield. So, but it's worth it. I mean, mine is profitable if you want to take the time. But if you're just out screwing around like me and I don't figure money's important, yeah, well, I'm just out here to have a good time. I don't care how much I make. What am I going to do with it? Once you make money and you try this and you try that, well, there's no sense in doing it again. You can't keep it. I have no desire to buy high dollar ships. In the game, I'm not going to force myself to earn 5-6 million credits and go through all that, and then 2 weeks later they release a new patch and they take the ship because it gets wiped. That's a whole lot of work for nothing, and if you make it a job, you take the fun out of it. Or at least my inclination of that is. I like to enjoy myself, not I like to do delivery missions. I still like to do cargo runs occasionally. I do a little bit of everything. There's so many mechanics I still want to see in the game.
Yeah, good point.
And I don't mind testing stuff out. And, some people, I've noticed that some of us have good luck with doing some things and we have bad luck with others, where somebody else will have just the opposite experience. But there's a lot of fun to be had as long as you don't.
Me too.
Yeah,
I play sometimes with my Connie.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun to be had if you just don't take it too seriously right now. Because you're going to get disappointed. You're going to crash, you're going to bug out, something's going to happen with that full load of cargo you got in your Connie, you're going to lose all of it. You know what I mean? You're gonna do delivery missions and you're gonna grab a bunch of delivery boxes and you're gonna crash and you just wasted all your time. That's gonna happen. That's
Haha, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and so you just can't take it too seriously right now. And people want it to be a game so bad, and they get so upset. And it is frustrating, don't get me wrong. You're trying to take something seriously, and the next thing you know, you crash the desktop, and you lost everything. So I just try not to get too overly disappointed. And it'll change. I mean, there's a lot more to do now than there was in 2.6. I mean, there's things that aren't perfect. Like I say, the flight model needs work. Hover mode still needs work, and they know it. They know they can't release it the shape it's in. Lord knows, there's not hardly enough mission type stuff in this game yet. And what's in it is usually pretty simple. Delivery box, pick up a box here, take it there. That's really not much of a mission. It's more like just make things to do. I think mission-wise, there's only one great mission in the game right now, and that's that Kovalex PI mission where you go explore the old destroyed Kovalex station to figure out what went wrong. That mission is actually excellent, but it is time-consuming. but it's fun. Okay, I'm going to get out of here
Yeah.
a bit. For a bit. I'll be back here in about a half hour or an hour. I got a few things I got to get done here. Got other people
I
coming.
have done it a few times.
Yeah, it's fun. You know, it's interesting, especially the first couple times you do it. You know, it doesn't pay anything, but that's not the point of it. You know, the point of it is it's kind of interesting. You know, but I'm going to get out of here for about a half hour. Hour. Got other people coming here later. We're going to do some party stuff, or we're going to try to. You know how that goes. If we can all get on the same server.
I got to go too.
Okay.
3:45 a.m. here / Sweden.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
night.
it's time for bed. Alrighty, bud. We'll talk at you later. And thanks for stopping in. Whoops, where are we at here? 3:45 a.m. Well, that sounds like me last night.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh.